because I'm actually trying to find Rue de St. Petersburg. Do you think I can interpret this map? I'm looking for Rue St. Petersburg, which is right off Rue de la Vienne, which is right off of Stockholm, right? Do you think in this lifetime that I'm actually going to find this street? And then after, will I... This is the Rue Saint Petersburg. This is the Rue de Romeo. I have a feeling that I possibly might be going in the wrong direction because it's quite far from Saint-Lazare, where I don't know. You know, it's unless, let's see what's behind the walkabout, the roundabout, and then we're going to call it Rue de Londres. Okay, Rue de Londres. If it's not over here, I'm going to call it because it's quite far from the Gare Saint-Lazare. So I can't really... What does it say over here? Ah! So it's this. The next question is, what was the number for Rue Saint-Lazare? Because I saw this this cool gym. It's like a climbing gym, and it's a co-working space as well. And it was formerly a chapel, which sounds really fascinating. So I wanted to check it out. But now I realize I don't have the number, the address. I know the street, but not the number. Ugh. We're looking for 26 Biz Rue de St. Petersburg, Rue de Moscow. Oh, okay. It's this here. It's called the climbing district, and it's a sort of... It was formerly a chapel, and apparently all the cool people in Paris come here to climb. And bonjour. Okay, so there is no way in hell. I mean, and I do mean hell. Okay, that I'm doing this, but people do it, and apparently it's a lot of fun. What in the name of God? I mean, between you and me, just between you and me, just between you and me, I'm just asking. What in the name of God Almighty would I do something like this for? Under any circumstance. Under any circumstance. I'm just asking. This is insane. This is insane, and only people who are slightly insane would want to do this. Look at this. There's just no way in hell. It's just insane. Why don't you just get on an airplane instead and just have really bad turbulence? I mean, that's less terrifying than this crap. This is insane. This is just completely insane. Don't you think this is insane? It's a very interesting place, though, for, I mean, it's. Let's see what's upstairs. Let's see what's upstairs. You can also work here. Like, I could do my Meghan and Harry content from here, like with my computer and stuff. So if you're in Paris, it's a really cool. But he said to me, did he not say to me that? Oh, you can sit up here. Okay. Okay, it's very interesting, isn't it? This would be a very interesting gym as well. It's very interesting, creatively I can see working here and just sort of, being completely fascinated by this whole thing the whole time. But there is no question, I repeat, there is no question at all, ever, for any reason whatsoever on God's earth that I would do this sport. This is just crazy. It's just crazy. And then you fall. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like a very narrow passageway, and you have all these books. You have all these books. And oh my God, did you hear something fall? Did I do something inappropriate? Okay, right. Oh my God, it's terrifying. Even just to walk on the second floor, I feel like I'm going to fall over into this experience. It's absolutely terrifying. But I see a lot of women doing it, so it's not just crazy men. You know what I mean? You know how they are. They just don't have a sense of they don't have a sense of danger or something. But a lot of women are doing it too. This is insane. This is just completely insane. Let's sit here for a little bit. All right, let's head off to the Galleries Lafayette just to do some window shopping and then head back to home. But yeah, if you are in Paris and you haven't checked this place out, I think you absolutely need to. It's really fascinating. And, the people here are all very young, which is another thing, obviously. I'm a granny. I'm granny chic. Granny's not doing this, darlings. Granny is not doing this. So, okay, so Harry and Meghan apparently have been invited to visit Colombia in South America this November by the vice president of the country. And they're going to discuss many of their causes, such as online bullying and, that whole thing, mental health and so on. And they were invited, as I said, by the vice president of Colombia, which is in South America. I do not believe Colombia is part of the Commonwealth of England and UK. Do correct me if I am wrong. And if indeed it is not a part of the Commonwealth, has anybody heard anything about what is the media, the UK media in particular, saying about this one? Because when they went to Nigeria, there were all these threats and dog whistles and innuendos, directed at Nigeria, as though they would punish Nigeria for harboring the Sussexes, and that somehow it was, I don't want to say a slap, but kind of a slap to King Charles and his monarchy, when the Olympics definitely had the opposite impact that I expected. Now I'm thinking to myself, Paris is empty. What are they saying now
All
about
of the landmark places are empty. The streets are empty.
That they're
It's
using
like it's amazing. I don't know whose idea that was to just empty out the city, because this is an opportunity for all of the businesses to make out like abandoned, but it's the opposite. It's really like typically,
Colombia is the one.
if I come in here, I can barely move.
Has nothing
There's so many
to do
people,
with the Commonwealth, right? So that's really interesting. I would say that's an interesting play. It's an interesting choice of place to visit. I think it really makes it difficult for the people in the UK, including the British royal family, the monarchy, the hunchos, the royal experts, and the rest of the British press, and even some of the British people, to accuse Harry and Meghan of disrespecting King Charles and William, because Colombia has nothing at all, to my understanding, to do with King Charles and William, right? I don't know when was the last time a British monarch visited a country like Colombia, though. I mean, I don't know. It seems like they're more inclined to visit Commonwealth countries than they are to visit, non-Commonwealth countries. But do correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, I still find it very fascinating and very intriguing and very exciting that they're going to Colombia next to promote their causes, to talk about their philanthropic interests and objectives, and to do their part to help make a difference in the world. I think it's really commendable, and I don't really see what anyone could have to say about it that is negative, because this one is none of their business, right? This has nothing at all to do with the Commonwealth. Do correct me if I am wrong. Anyway, so someone left a comment recently that, Harry and Meghan has spent the last 4 years lying on the monarchy, this, that, and the next, and that Harry and Meghan have reaped what they have sown. And I just think that that's a loaded statement, that Harry and Meghan have reaped what they have sown. Because indeed, what have Harry and Meghan sown? They have sown global respect from very powerful people around the world. I mean, on every continent. I mean, they were in Canada for the 1 year before Invictus, okay? Canada, I said that's North America. They were in Jamaica attending that Bob Marley premiere. They were in Nigeria at the invite of the defense chief. They're going to Colombia, and I suspect there will be other trips, as Harry promised. This is not the only, this is not the last trip. This is not the last invite, right? This is really the beginning of what they're going to be doing in their lives. And I don't understand what this commenter means when she says Harry and Meghan have reaped what they sown. They have reaped what they sown, but she made it sound like a negative, and I'm sitting there like scratching my head, like trying to figure out what is that negative. What is it that she thinks they have sown? Because what I am seeing is, all positives, all positives in terms of non-media power brokers in the world and how they view Harry and Meghan. What are your thoughts about that?
Dit gaat over in de zaal. Agora não dá.
l'entrada està tancada dels jardins, però aquí temporalment.
Prendre mon vélo sans vous déranger.
Non, non, pas du tout.